Hi guys, welcome back. Finally, I am back, and I know you've been waiting for this video for such a long time. Finally, I am back, and let's do it. So this video is me going through the last month of the sem, the hectic month of all time, and it was a disaster, to be honest, and I am happy that I went right through it. So I'll be taking you guys with me, and spoiler alert, at the end of the video I am definitely crashing out, so look out for that. So right now I'm writing everything down of the things that I have to finish for today, basically the to-do list. So after that, I have decided to start with my research paper work. This sem I had to present a research paper. Also, before the storm actually began, I came home for the weekend to just spend some time with my family, because I know for a fact, like, for the next 1 month I won't be able to come. Thank you Skywork for sponsoring this portion of the video. Skywork is basically this all-in-one content creation platform made for you when your brain is running on just 2 brain cells. So I found Skywork at the end of this sem, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because I wish I had this early on in my studies. But what I really love about this is it is built with a deep research and transparency in mind. Like, when I'm using AI tools, I always worry about blindly trusting random content that the AI puts on. But Skywork actually lets me see and trace every single claim or a fact that it gives me back to the source. So I know that this AI tool isn't hallucinating, it is actually giving the right information, and I can always cross check all the sources and all the facts. When this tool actually gives me the link directing to the sources, this is such a green flag in AI, and especially when I'm using this for college project or anything serious, because for my research paper, let me tell you, this has been the game changer. Like, everything was so simple for me. I was able to collect all the facts and claims. It was so simple. Thanks to this, I was able to complete my research paper. So let me explain what makes Skywork so different and how to use it step by step. So Skywork is built with transparency and deep research, as I've mentioned, which I really appreciate. And all I have to do is just upload all my content, links, readings, notes, documents, PDF, and it will literally pull everything together into one smart connected workspace. I'll give you guys a step-by-step guide of how to use Skywork for your research paper or any kind of work, even content creation. It is so simple. It connects everything to one place. So first of all, you have to upload all your materials. It can be screenshots, websites, or my own notes, your own notes. Skywork will handle everything and automatically starts organizing key points, ideas in real time, in front of you, right in front of you. You can see all the links, all the sources. You can literally see, like, how I'm generating this presentation. You can see all the facts. You can cross check the facts yourself, but it is literally legit and it's not hallucinating anything. You can also ask it to summarize and compare your sources. So I had several articles reading and everything. So Skywork broke down each and showed me what is the important part, and I was able to connect dots between the literature gap. Like, when I was doing my literature review is when I really needed the help. It easily helped me to, like, connect the dots and find the gap. So for presentations, as I've mentioned, you just have to tell the topic and the duration. It'll give you a clear structured outline with a relevant visuals, transitions, talking points, and it will have a flow, and you can actually use your own sources and not just some random things. And for essay writing, based on everything we have in the workspace, Skywork will generate a draft using my own voice that will include citations, and I could track back to these original sources and again, as I've mentioned, this is such a huge green flag for me when it comes to AI. And the best part is that everything was so organized in one place, and instead of switching between 10 tabs, notes, and design tools, I could literally do everything in one single tab, and everything in one deck, and everything combined in one document, all my notes. Everything was so simple with Skywork. I was also able to see all my files all together, what is used, what is not there. So it was really simple to work with Skywork. It's honestly hard to describe how satisfying I felt to go from what am I even doing to wait, actually this is really good, all in a couple of hours. And the best part is that it still lets me be in control. It doesn't overtake my voice or anything that sounds robotic. It just gives me a solid base that I could literally work on, and helps me to work faster, better, with less stress. If you're in college or doing content work or just juggling a million deadlines, definitely try Skywork. I wish I had this last semester, for real. Like, I'm not even kidding. So do check it out. I'll provide all the links in the description box down below. So after spending time with my siblings and cousins, I came back home and I had to pack because I'm leaving tomorrow. But before that, I had to wrap up my research paper. My professor gave me a feedback, so I'm making all the changes so that I could just submit my research paper and start working on the presentation. So after spending a beautiful weekend back at home, I came back to hostel, and of course when you come back you have things to do again. So this was a Sunday, and today I decided to finish like as much as I can kind of assignments, like everything that I could finish, I was trying my best to finish. So right now what I'm doing is I'm writing an article for my magazine. I have a paper called Magazine, where we have to design a magazine, and for that magazine, not just designing, we have to add content. So mine was like a Gen Z focused lifestyle kind of like magazine, and in the end, I don't know how I brought it all together, but somehow before the deadline, I was able to submit it. Something about the end of the semester month is so hectic. We had literally 1,000 assignments, quiz, test, presentations, on top of that a research paper. It was so hectic. I completely lost at the end of this month. I was like crashing out, but somehow, I don't know how, with God's grace, we were able to complete and submit everything on time. I was so happy because I was prioritizing my assignments over anything. Like anything, I wanted to be on top of my game, and I was trying my best to finish everything as soon as possible and run back home. And when I came back home, I felt this relief. Like I felt like something lifted off from my back. So yeah, after a short break, I am back again to work on my articles. We had to submit all the articles by this week, so I was actually like fixing all the errors, editing it, and like submitting it again. It was hectic, and at this point I was so done, and I thought I'll eat something and then watch something and then again continue. And you have no idea how K-dramas helped me to push through, because every week I would be waiting for a new episode from the K-drama that I was watching that time, and then I would watch some old ones, and that was like my break. The only break I had during this month was watching K-dramas, and I was like, at the end I was done, okay, but I was hanging by a thread, and I was supported by K-drama to push through this last month. That's the reason why you can see when I'm taking a break, it's me either watching K-drama or just eating, because that's the break that I can afford to take at that moment. And I don't know what happens to lecturers this semester. they asked us to do a lot of handwritten assignments. This might be normal for you guys, but for us, we usually submit everything online in our web portal. But writing, and this assignment that I'm writing right now is just for 3 marks. Forget about the assignments. I was feeling so homesick that I stopped eating from the mess. We were cooking in the hostel because we were not eating anything, and me and my friend, we decided to cook in hostel. So that was that clip. So this is another day. I think it's just few days before the sem ended, and this day I took a day off because we had a test tomorrow and I had to prepare for that. And I was like, this was the day before I crash out. I think I took 2 days off to finish my assignment. I know this video might not be the ideal video that you will be looking for, but this was the reality. And then that same week I went to a cafe where my best friend had a gig and I was working on my magazine. Hi guys, I am back. So I know it's been a long time. This sem started and I have no idea how this sem is going, and it's the last month. Like, we are only few days away from finishing the sem off, and I've been really busy with completing all of my assignments. Now I just have to design a few more pages of my magazine, and then I need to do a little bit of web designing stuff. We're not cussing in this. We're not cussing. So right now we have a test tomorrow. Okay, we have a test and it's an open book test. And in this test, I know my professor is so cheeky like that, but whatever, who cares? He said it's an open book test, right? And he said you can have handwritten notes. Fine, okay, handwritten notes on topic. But this is where it gets crazy, because you can have handwritten notes, and he gave a question bank, okay, which includes like 5 questions, and he said it will come from these questions will come, one of these or 2 of these questions will come, and now we have to make a handwritten notes of all these questions just to go tomorrow and just like copy from one paper to another. This is to show us that why it is important to take notes. That is what he's trying to convey. But all I want at this point is that damn degree and just leave, okay? Like, I need, good grades. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna make notes and we're gonna suffer. Like, at least it's not that bad. We had a quiz recently and I gave my bare minimum to that quiz. Like, okay, so however, right now I'm gonna make those notes when I listen to music, so the writing becomes easier. Or sections and just start. I know you've been seeing me in this hoodie like since last sem. It's because I don't really I don't know if you can like see me properly, but I was a good girl and I made 1 question. So we have like, actually it's not 5, it's like 5 questions. It's not 5 questions, it's like 9 questions, and we have to make notes for everything. And then he gets to give like 2 questions and then we have to write it. Too much work for like how many marks? 10 marks or like 20? Whatever. I'm just gonna next up like that. Not the urge to like just quit and run away and be a farmer, or just like just disappear. It's like I'm like this close, but I just finished writing a few questions. I have like 3 more questions left, but that was so draining. and it like rained for like 3 seconds, like 1 minute. Oh my god, I literally have magazine to finish off. Like I have to add one cover story, make my cover page, write editor's note, fill up a few pages, like a lot of pages, and the submission is tomorrow night. I don't know. I am so... It's okay, we can pull it off. And today I took a day off. From college to finish my work. But all I want to do is to like bed rot and just like rest, because my eyes didn't get rest for the past 2 weeks. Like, I have no idea how I am surviving this. If anyone who is going through their SEM and stress, hi, you're not alone. Even I am. We are going through the same shit. I said I don't want to say shit, but I did say shit because this is so shitty. Like, literally, this is so shitty, and I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because I have to graduate, and I'm doing all this for a degree. I've been having headaches for the past 1 week, and my mom is like yelling at me to go to the doctors. But the thing is that I don't eat properly. I'm not eating proper food. I just miss home, and I want home cooked meal. I need